Like on my side, like I would definitely give them 9, especially for all the innovations and stuff like that. The only thing I'm missing again is big giant social feature. They have the guild, they
Jesus
have the
Christ.
guild boss
Let's
stuff like.
find something else. You always,
But
I need
you
this social
need these,
feature. I need social
man. You
features.
need these. You need these.
But why?
Why? Because
tell
they
me.
drive players in the late game. That's why. That's probably why they're not spending so much. Because you don't put wallets against wallets.
This is a no bullshit gaming show where we talk about games and their revenue in great detail, powered by our ad monetization, game design, and user acquisition triple threat expertise. Welcome to the 2.5 Gamers, the unfiltered truth served with a side of giggles. Let's not forget this is a 4 a.m. conference discussion vibe, so let's not take it too seriously. Tune in now and stay 2.5 steps ahead of the gaming industry.
Hey,
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
Shut me down. Bang, bang.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome
Hey.
to 2.5 Gamers. Hey, oh, what an energy.
So much
Nice. Yeah. It's actually becoming a late night show for us. I mean, we are actually.
You mean 4 a.m. vibe?
Yeah, that's what I want to say. Like, we anyway recorded 4 a.m. But
Everybody
yeah, again,
knows that.
everybody knows that. Yeah, people asking that. Whatever. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for coming. Welcome. This is 2.5 Gamers. My name is Matej Lancaric.
I'm Felix Braberg.
And I'm Jakub Remia.
And we are your hosts. Hey, okay,
That's
that's a
right.
good start. I love it. Love it. Okay, so this is an episode 110, I think. Jakub, you count?
110,
Yes.
mostly, probably.
Most
And
likely,
no one
yeah.
cares.
No one cares, exactly. No one cares.
And
Anyway, what everybody cares about is the topic of today. And we are going to talk about Zombie.io. And do you know, guys, what company is behind this absolutely new and amazing game? Well, you should. It's Joynet Games. And who the fuck are Joynet Games? Well, I tried to research this, and I just only got like all the Chinese websites with Legend of Mushroom. Yes, that's right. This is the company behind the Legend of Mushroom. And we talked about it in the episode previously. And that, like, they don't exist on LinkedIn. Well, who would have guessed? Yeah, who would guess that? No surprise there. And there's only like 2 Chinese websites. And also, what is really, really funny is that zombie.io is a parked domain. The game is not like the landing page of the game is not on zombie.io, which is weird. But I guess they don't care. They don't care. If I try to Google Zombie.io, I also see an interesting website, an interesting game. Do you know which one? Which is called Zombs.io, and it's game developed by Game Entertainment, our friend Yang. So hey man, saying hi to you, and then I guess we can start. We can start talk about what's happening and why do we actually talk about
man,
it.
I'm so happy we're doing this review because I've been playing this and I'm in complete blonde mode because I don't understand how this economy works. It's so complicated. I was playing it and I'm like, I can't wait for Jakub to explain it to me because I don't really know what I'm doing.
And I started playing the game and I was like, I literally got like 30 minutes of doing everything else besides playing the game. I was like tapping
Getting
things. I
lost
was like,
in the
yeah.
UI.
It's like all these exclamation marks. Like I have some unfinished business in those tabs. Fucking drive me crazy. It's like, oh, just yeah, get lost. Anyway, okay.
Yeah. Let's do our
It's a
usual
great game.
little bit of like a framing what's happening here.
Okay, Mr. Framing, what's happening?
So
Yeah.
This is the account of our favorite Joinet games. Which
Since
we
when did
covered
it become our favorite?
because we're covering the second game from them, so it's a
Woohoo!
favorite now.
Oh, no, it's favorite. Okay.
For
They
me,
have
it's a
way more
favorite
games.
because they stuff gacha fucking everywhere.
Very
See,
good.
and you're wearing the anti-gacha club, so
That's
it's your
me,
favorite also.
Anti-gacha club. We have some
Exactly.
gachapools.
So, looking at the thing, this is nowhere close to the
Yeah.
roaring sensation, which is Legend of Mushroom, which is still doing something like 2 million a day or
Yeah.
something like that.
And
in
thank
these
you very much
sites.
for listening. That's all for now.
So that's it. So you can see this kind of a small yellow blob here, which is Zombie.io, which was actually, as you see, nearly 1 year in soft launch. This is really interesting.
Yeah.
So the game was soft launch in May 26 and global launch in April 26, or nearly a year after. If we zoom in,
Zoom
closer.
in on the countries of the soft launch, because that's like absolutely different from everything that we are talking about always. So you
Countries
go
of the
there,
soft
countries,
launch.
yes, it's just
Yeah,
like
okay.
US, France, Germany, and like just overall over the, let's say, yeah.
So they have deep pockets, huh? If they can soft launch in those geos, huh?
Well, the thing is, like, I still believe, since they're a Chinese company, the main markets for them are Asia. So they don't care about US that much. I mean, they now care because US
So
is...
maybe this is just a soft launch for them.
Yeah,
still.
exactly. Yeah. Could be. Yeah, could be.
Like AFK Arena.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry,
or,
AFK Journey.
or Legend of Mushroom.
Legend of Mushroom.
Now, yeah, so that's there. That's definitely unusual.
Yeah. So it's been there for over nearly a year, and now, as I said, April 26th, it global launched, and it's doing something in vicinity of like 120K a day IP revenue. Regarding downloads scale, still doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Something like
It's okay.
70K a day downloads, which is for this kind of a game very
Just
good.
look at countries. This says nothing. Just click on countries and then
US, Brazil,
yeah,
France,
there
Mexico,
you go.
Germany,
Exactly.
Turkey,
That's great.
Argentina.
That's global launch, and now there you go. Exactly. It's actually Brazil, Russia, and then outside
Russia
of
is
US.
first, okay.
Yeah. It's
Interesting.
kind of generating some money. Actually, you can see it in the table below the graph.
Yeah, if we switch to revenue, we see US
Oh,
is
yeah,
there on
100%,
top, of course. That's our usual suspect. They're tier 1 countries.
And they had quite big featuring on iOS, by the way. That was the time when I sent it to our dear hosts in our 2.5 Gamers WhatsApp chat.
Yeah. So getting to the game now, as we see
Explain it to this blonde man.
Yeah. So it is an iteration on the roguelite RPG that we all know under the name of Survivor.io, which popularized the genre on mobile. It's nowhere close to its size. Like Survivor.io still, I think, does something like 800K a day on IPs only in its current scale. But they did some, not bad, definitely. But they did some interesting iterations, and I think a lot of influence, especially in the theme of automation, can be seen within this game. These guys, same as in Legend and Mushroom, same as this, they automate nearly everything, even core gameplay. I'll get to that. So right from the bat, by the way, I really like how they finally standardized this UI that everybody is using from the Hobby template. It's like so nice that all the icons have like nice theme. Thank you, the UX guy that did this choice. Like everything is so nice and sleek. So
are you sure it's a template though? Are you sure it's a template?
For Hobby, it's a template, definitely.
Okay.
100%.
But for these guys, not. Yeah. They're just using the same UI main here, but like these things are completely different compared to Hobby. So we'll get to that. Also, shop structure is a little different.
A little bit different. Not that different.
Just saying, they have very nice onboarding events because there's literally 3 events that are running for the first 7 days. So there's the usual like each day there's like unlocks of quests, and then you get like S tier weapon, which I won't get because the lines here, if you see the scale is like 3/4 of the line is like somewhere here, which is like 660, and there's like 1,200, which like I won't get here because if you look at the quest, it's literally something like obtain 25K diamonds, which means you need to go to the shop and buy them. Obtain 30K diamonds, go to the shop and buy them. Open 80 equipped loot boxes, which again means go to the shop and buy them. So
you don't need to go to the shop and buy them. You have the keys. You get the keys by playing.
Now you don't get enough, man. That's my point.
Yeah,
like,
well, of course
I was grinding my ass off for this game.
Which is
honestly.
very good, obviously. It will help you with your
Well, clearly you didn't grind hard enough,
consulting
did
business. It's going to help you with the consulting business
Yeah,
because,
of course.
yes.
Like they have some very interesting choices I'm going to cover later. So this is first event. This is, by the way, like if you take like Zombie Waves or Last War or all these other Chinese games, all these games have this kind of event. All of them. It's
all of
literally template. Then if we move to another event, which is the newbie sign-in, this is your typical come and claim everything. It's like nothing new here. And then this is very interesting. I've seen this for the first time. So there's the 7 ads watch ad event, which means watch 10 ads per day to claim rewards, and there's an epic hero at the end of it.
Look at Felix has the smile on
Felix
his
is
face.
smiling from his left to his right here.
Like, nice.
I was going to talk about that first in my part, but we can talk about it now because this is just pure Admon genius. They basically took Legend of Slime like rewards and just put it on steroids.
Nice, yeah. Oh, geez, that's great.
Yeah, this is really
way
nice.
better than in the Legend of Mushroom, I assume.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, this is just great. Like great event and like great execution here.
But like it's like 10 per day. Is that like a lot of? I
in
guess
this
it
game,
is.
not. You watch like 20 videos per session if you really want to get rid of all the question marks.
Yeah, but
and
you're a hardcore player, right? Like the majority of players are not going to do that. Their ad viewer rate is still probably like 65, 70. You never get like higher than that, right? Like
you
remember We Are
when
Warriors,
we were...
it was 81%, right? So
yeah, for sure. Like that's okay. But you remember when we were talking about Last War, how they use these question mark, like the internal notification badges, and they put them everywhere, and they give you like a small reward. These guys put it up one notch where, oh, there's a question mark. Where's my reward? Watch an ad. There's a reward. So instead of giving you 50 gems in order to like expose you to these offers, you need to watch.
You have the opportunity to watch the ad.
Exactly.
But also go into the store and show like how they build habits with the ads. Like you can draw one, and then the next one is an ad after that. So the supply box, it's all the tricks. Like
It's nice.
Also, like all of these, like you can go here and like click claim for free, and like there's an ad in this window, and there's an ad in this window. All of them. So it's
taking out the daily reward or daily challenge with the 10 ads, just still like an opportunity to watch at least like 20, 30 rewarded ads per session easily.
So like here in the daily shop again, this thing can be watched like once. This thing can be watched, I think. 3 times this thing can be, 2 times this thing can be watched again, 2 times, like so many ads all over the place pretty much. That's there.
Amazing.
Of course, shit ton of battle passes as I seen here. So growth fund, 1 battle pass, 2nd battle pass, 3rd battle pass, main battle pass, which is the 4th battle pass. I don't even know how many.
Depth here, like
a lot.
Like you can buy a car.
Yeah, as usual with these games, like I don't even want to count it.
But then why is this not making the same amount of money as Survivor.io?
This is what I want to ask you, right? Because I have a feeling that the user base that they're targeting is capped, right?
It's much more
quite midcore. Yeah, it's just way more midcore.
It's much more midcore. The feature unfolding is much faster. By the way, we have it nicely listed here in this feature preview window with the dog. Where literally you see how all these features are unlocked, when and where. And notice one important thing: they're not only unlocked by your progression, they're also unlocked by your install date. So, for instance, this fruit thing,
I see.
unlocked by passing main chapter 12 and character creation day 7. For instance, this cola scavenging thing, I still can't get. I will get it tomorrow, which is great because on one thing, the progression paces the game for like pretty much everybody. But if you're pushing it too hard, like I do, you still get new stuff unlocked every day because they block it for you if you go too fast. So this is pretty neat.
You show some gameplay.
But wait a second. But then, like you said, like they unlock the all these features day by day, which means then the retention will be
day and the progression. Both.
Yeah, sure. But then, you still need to play. And I'm just thinking out loud. How does this influence that they make less money than Survivor.io?
No, what I wanted to say is that originally that they have much bigger feature set, and they unlock it much faster. Therefore, the attention load and like this whole kind of what things you need to get in line
It's too
within your head.
complex.
Yeah, it's
I'm
a lot more
playing
complex.
and I don't really know if I'm doing the
Same.
right thing to progress. Like
Yeah.
Uncle Felix
at
here,
all.
he got
Yeah.
like completely overloaded.
No, me even I did. Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's like it was just too much.
I'll say it
And
proudly,
this is
yeah.
this is the thing. Like Survivor IO is much more streamlined and easier. And also, if you go into Survivor IO progression, most of Survivor IO progression, like with some exceptions, is just typical stats and damage. But
Yeah.
these guys, they really go into these like skills, heroes. They have even heroes.
Yeah,
basic
yeah,
line
yeah.
is like tanks, healer, DPS. Pets have these like 2+1 inventory. Even fruits, by the way, which then alter skills. You literally alter the skills. Felix didn't even
Ooh.
get here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, they're much more core-ish, but I guess again it's because of the nature of the company, nature of like Legend of Mushroom and its impact on the game. Let me show
Still-
you one thing, and you
Yeah.
immediately understand. So if you go into the gameplay, by the way, great icon with this potato shooting
Things like
thing.
this is
Yeah.
absolutely amazing. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's so
you see
polished.
already.
It's so polished.
Yeah, super
Yeah.
polished.
Uh,
You
Yeah,
see
it's-
already the first thing that's much harder here. Your heroes, the ones that get drop shipped into the
Yeah.
gameplay later, they added one more tab of abilities on top of it. So instead of the usual 5+5, they have like 4+6+4.
Yeah, every hero is okay. So,
So
it's very more
much
complex.
more
Yeah.
wider ability pool just to begin with compared to
Mm.
Survivor IO. And then you have these like secondary item which you see that they immediately change the thing within the gameplay. You have
Yeah.
it here in the selections. That's like the fruit layer, the last kind of power progression layer
Tough guy
unlocked.
banana.
Yeah. So it's just, and then of course you have this input button which you can use for active abilities. Already more complexity, more player
Yeah.
choices. So it's much more core. And now let's press this magic button and you'll see. Voila. It plays itself, chooses the skills, go over the place, collect stuff,
Yeah.
does everything for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
All of it.
All of it. Yeah. You just watch and play.
So this is great, and I again think this is coming literally from the Legend of
The
Mushroom
mushroom thing,
mentality,
yeah, 100%. Yeah.
where they automated like everything, clicking on the gacha, sorting equipment, the magic lamp stuff, whatever. It's really good. You also increase the speed of gameplay to 1.5.
Yeah.
You can buy also two times if you have the subscription. And then I don't know if there's like much, like I think there's even more abilities coming later if you unlock some of the layers from the progression stuff. But yeah, basically it's just much more complex game and more kind of mid-core game. So that's probably one of the things why it doesn't have that big of a total addressable market.
Where do you think it's
So-
going to peak? Where do you think it's going to peak at? Because
That's
like,
yeah, exactly. Because I
If
still
they
think
if they really push it and use some of the tricks that probably they haven't used fully, which I will get in a little bit later, based on their visuals of gameplay, they could probably go much higher, but they would definitely need much higher like installs per day. I would guess.
That's what I wanted to say. It's like there. I think it's just the beginning of scaling and growing.
Yeah, probably. Maybe
Because
they will
it's
ramp
not
up to
even-
something like 300k a day, like last four. Then they can do some scale, but for now, not yet.
Yeah,
And,
and
yeah,
also
maybe-
like
maybe
US
like-
is not the biggest.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Maybe
the
they
thing.
just like preparing for like I don't know. We'll
I
see.
hope so.
so yeah.
Yeah.
I really hope so because
But but this is the first time I'm seeing like autoplay feature for a
It's Survivor
roguelike
IO
RPG.
game.
Yeah. And it does
Survivor
everything, like,
IO,
literally
by the
everything.
way, I just looked it up. Survivor IO is on 300k a day, and right now 350k a day. So
Oh,
It's a
they
tall
went
order,
a little
that's a
bit
tall
down.
order. Yeah.
350k what downloads?
no revenue a day.
Revenues.
And what's the download per day?
Let's see.
I guess even lower than this. I would
And
guess.
you know,
50k, 50k a day, 50k,
Mm,
three-
but it's
40
lower
to
than
50k a day. Yeah.
Yeah, Jakub, you have the sensor tower and the backend, so you know you can
Yeah,
always type
but it's,
Survivor
You know,
IO. Lazy bitch.
I auto completed with Felix.
Turn on this
Your AI,
auto.
your
Yeah.
blonde AI chatbot.
Yeah, exactly. So-
GPT-5, mate.
Some of the things that you can see, and that's like direct translation from Legend of Mushroom, is that the whole thing is pretty much like based on these server charts where you have like the biggest players on your server and it gives you achievements based on that. It's like all these ranking stuff like that. You have the slave capture feature, which
Oh
is
yeah, that's
again
the slave.
the
Yeah, yeah,
slave-
exactly.
like
That's-
unfortunately you can go there and like whatever you want to do with your slaves, send private message. Okay, now you can send private messages to them, but I don't think so you can like throw tomatoes on them or whatever. What's the options in Legend of
yeah,
Mushroom? But
Legend of Mushroom.
it's just that's the same feature. This also brings me to that other feature that these guys they developed.
Raid him.
They developed a PvP feature. Now we're gonna do that. So they actually developed a PvP feature for Survivor.io roguelite RPG game where you attack like a horde of zombies similarly
A
to your
little
opponent.
bit dash of 4x, huh?
No, like this is
No,
pretty
yeah.
unique. Again, I never saw it anywhere.
Yeah,
Like,
I played
you-
this PvP
Like
type of thing.
this is closer to Rush Royale actually.
Yeah,
because it's
yeah,
like PvE PvP.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. But I don't get what's happening in this screen. By the way, it's like,
What I won? What do you mean?
but like, but how? Like, and what happened? It's just like
He didn't do
swarm
anything.
of zombies, and I didn't even like notice like what happened.
Okay,
And
let me
literally,
go to PvP arena and maybe you.
Yeah,
you'll-
this
you'll
is the
see.
same thing. I went to PvP arena and I was like, okay, well now I won, and I have no idea what happened. Seriously.
Okay, so what happens is you go here, you select the random skill that you already have because you have some kind of baseline based
Yeah.
on the abilities you select, so you upgrade one. And then what happens, and notice it as we progress, why did it crash? Maybe,
Yeah, because you're
Seems so.
talking shit.
because emulator happens, and yeah.
And
Technical break.
happens.
Technical break.
So what happens is that there's like very important thing within the PvP.
But
See,
is
this
it?
the realm that
Yeah, like
the vehicle, because I was also like super confused what's happening there, and the moment, and I know because they also has this vehicle in the inventory similar
Vehicle?
to
What is
what's,
vehicle?
what's that? Oh, he,
this one.
A vehicle.
Vehicle.
Ah,
Yeah, it's like,
ah,
what's a, it's like,
emo.
like what's vehicle? Like what the fuck?
Oh,
Like, what's
vehicle.
Vehicle,
Sorry.
mate.
vehicle?
Vehicle.
Get out of
old
here, you
vehicle.
rascal. You're cracking me up.
Good old
Bring your
vehicle.
vehicle with you.
So pretty much like Legend of Mushroom, again, same power progression, same thing. They have the same thing there. And what's really interesting here is that if you go to
He's getting
arena,
better and better. Jesus fucking
Man,
Christ, this is great.
if you go to arena, there's like two things that happens. You need to select your skill, and then both of your health starts to go down as the wave of zombies starts to attack you. But suddenly, somebody's health is gonna pop up, and they're gonna pop up back again because this vehicle is gonna pop out and heal you, and it needs to go later than your opponent. This is the whole trick here. So see, watch
Where's
the
the
health as
vehicle?
they go
Where's the-
down. They go down. See, they go down. They go down. There we go. One more skill. Great. Bam, goes up. Mine still go up. Now they go up, and then the guy dies, and I win.
I know.
I
You
still
just
have
explained it
no
to me.
idea.
I still don't understand what
I
it is.
still understand
still
nothing.
have
I still
no idea.
understand.
See, this is
Except we had so much fun with your vehicle.
Okay.
It's
Like,
so like okay, so you like what happened? Like who sends the zombies? Like what's this,
game.
this, like?
Game itself.
But how
game
can you
itself.
win? Like how can you win? You have better what like ranking or like what's
Gear.
decided?
You have stronger upgrades, man. It's all based on like this
on
power number here.
Yeah. Okay. So if you have
22,800 whatever, and like based on the setup on the guy and like how much he has adjusted to the tactic of killing zombies all around him, that depends who wins. It's very easy.
it's super easy. I've still no idea what you're
Same thing as
talking
Rush
about.
Royale. How do you think that they do PvP in that game?
Yeah, but the Rush Royale, you're actually clicking and choosing the upgrading
I
and
also
stuff.
clicked and chose two abilities.
Yeah,
here.
you did. Yeah, you clicked
It's
twice.
sudden that, man. Like the whole loop takes 10 seconds. That's great.
Oh
in my
yeah,
opinion.
okay, yeah, that's why.
It's
That's why
very
I
unique.
just
It's very unique.
yeah, I don't fucking get it. It's too quick.
okay. Okay.
Continue. I
Yeah,
have
let's
a
go.
few more things for you that you probably haven't seen that will blow off your head. You've seen this Max Brain side mode where you actually need to You need to answer questions about
Yeah.
the game and about the general topic.
It's perfect. I know. It's great.
I think
Oi,
so.
oi,
I
oi.
made it. I don't think
What-
so. It can be purchased. See?
Wow.
All the people will die. Question number 2. Does purchasing the super lifetime chemicals petrol yield? I don't think so. Hopefully
Ooh,
we answered
let's see.
right or we're gonna die. Yeah,
Ew, you're good.
there
Yeah.
we go.
What's the purpose of this? Just to teach people how the complicated gameplay
Longest
works?
man-made canal in the world is Panama Canal. Yes or no?
No.
Okay, it's your choice, Felix.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
the Suez
there you go.
Canal. How do you not know this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
great. Is the Himalayas the highest mountain peak in the world?
Mountain Peak?
Probably.
Probably.
No,
Aye,
it's not.
aye, aye,
Actually,
it's not.
It's Mount Everest.
Oi, 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 oi. Oi, oi, oi. Correct. What?
What's the point
Okay.
of this?
So you collect stuff and
Yeah.
you get some,
You get some rewards.
you get some rewards. That's it, like Max Brain stuff. I think they have this mode which is like super unique. Again, never saw it. Then if you go here and we go to Dr.
Yeah.
Einstein,
Oh my God. Well, yeah, this is great, by the way.
so this is our favorite last.
Yeah, this is
war
our.
mode.
Well, but the thing
Is
is,
this
it's
just
not
for
the last
UA?
war.
Is this just for UA? They do this?
100%.
No,
I
it's
think
like
so.
a-
Yes. I
man,
think so,
it's
yes.
like a fully fledged game mode they built.
Sure,
here.
sure, but this is like, I mean, it's
They
not.
also have like a bowling mode. Like yesterday it was bowling mode. Today is this mode. Yesterday I was literally playing bowling.
Yeah,
Because
I'm pretty sure you
if
suck.
this was a less mid-core game, usually you have these mini games because you stuff in a bunch of interstitials. But this must be because
Yeah.
it's mid-core. It must be completely because of UA then.
And they are using
yeah.
the different creatives in UA for these purposes, but they
Maybe
have this
they-
like it's not even Last War. It's like more like Doodle Magic.
Yeah.
By the way, it's
I
more
don't know.
Doodle Magic than Last War.
Like you tell me with the creatives, but this is just like
Yeah.
they have
Their
so many of
creatives are-
these different modes.
Honestly, their creatives like you will be very surprised. You'll be very surprised.
Yeah.
I was very impressed. By the way,
I mean, I'm
think
impressed
we-
with the ad one as well. Like it's very holistic.
Yeah.
but I still don't understand why they're not making more money now. That's the thing.
It's
Maybe
too
they
complicated, I
don't
think.
want
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Yeah,
It's
so just saying, like they have the Extreme Challenge, which goes into their like typical upgrade tree. This is again same as Survivor IO,
Yeah.
same feature. That you get these like essences from here. Then the PvP arena, then the world boss, which is I think a single feature. Then there's the guild with the guild boss, which is again another feature. I don't think so.
By the way, have you seen have you seen the garage feature
Where?
where you park your vehicle?
vehicle.
vehicle.
Yeah, they have
Okay,
the
sorry.
garage feature. It's right here in the main equipment. There's the chaser.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, and then what do we have here? Just saying that the heroes, they are basically the main twist of the whole thing.
Yeah.
They slowly came up to you during gameplay. Like you start alone, as you've seen there. Then first hero drops, second hero drops, third hero drops. They're there. Later down the line, they become very, very important. For instance, why I have the healer hero. Like she's amazing because literally heals your character.
Yeah.
Tanking hero, and like our Natasha from Wish.
I said like
It's
Natasha.
basically
Wish.
Black Widow from Wish.
Exactly.
So she is a good like single target damage hero. And then you have the dressing up, which is you get all of these other things, which by the way also Joker from Wish. And
There's way more things from Wish, by the way.
a lot of these other things that
And
you
this is-
get from your slave feature, by the way.
Yeah.
And then you have the fruits, which is again the second layer of progression of gear, where you have like stuff that's directly connected to the
Silly and naive.
abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah. So silly and naive, or exercise tomato, or tough guy
Tough guy banana, yeah.
or self-destruct blueberry, or
I
simple
love this.
pineapple. Yeah.
I love this. I
Great
really
humor.
love this. Yeah.
And
exactly.
yeah,
that's what I need.
all of these layers, except the dressing up, are hidden behind the gacha, and the gachas you can find. This is
Gacha
the main gacha pools with S-grade equipment. Then the other gachas for all these other kind of heroes, and then the daily shop there. So Yeah, the feature set of this game is just giant compared to something like your simple Survivor IO. At least in the release date. Now they also ramp up the feature set, but I don't think so. They're still this big. And these guys started from the feature size of Survivor IO now, plus on top of it some more features right at the beginning. So they're gonna be quite big. And you see that they have still like stuff that they're adding here that our favorite dog is. I'm still missing like one more feature, the cola scavenging one. I don't know what it does, but shit ton of features that they unlock.
Yeah, it's complicated. Too complicated.
It's not complicated. It's just very wide.
It's complex, complicated
Remo,
for us.
Jakub, can you do me a favor and go to the shop page and just start a rewarded ad, like view a rewarded ad?
Well, I don't think he has one. Oh yeah, you have one in the claim for free.
I have one here. If you want this one.
Just watch an ad. Yeah, start one.
What the fuck is this?
So basically, this is AdMob Google Ad, right? And this is their new format. That's basically 2 rewarded ads that are stacked on top of each other. So these guys, they do one thing I think that's different from pretty much most of the games that we review. And do you guys want to take a guess what that is on the AdMon side?
They mediate with AdMob.
Yeah, that's correct. Well done, Matej. Extra bonus points for you. So the one thing that I wanted to talk about mainly here is because like the ad placements here are super deep, exactly like we said before. Like there's the possibility to watch 25 rewarded ads at least per session. There's so many of them, it's just hard to count. Main thing I want to say with the ad placements is like mostly people don't go in to find ad placements, and usually you have to have the placements be smack dab in your face to actually watch them. So for that reason, I don't think the IMPDA is as high as you think, because most people don't play it as hardcore as Jakub does. But one thing I want to have a bit of a discussion around is the fact that if you watch another rewarded ad, Remo, do you see how these ads, if you watch here, perfect. So extra stamina, right? So basically here, you see how the rewarded ad, like when we look here, when it goes to the closing phase, these ads are so much better for user experience than you get with AppLovin or with Unity, right? So AppLovin and Unity frequently run rewarded ads that are 40, 60, 50 seconds long with a long clickable end card, right? And here it's 30 seconds and then you click it and it closes straight away, right?
Yeah, nothing else,
By the way, for people watching, you're watching an ad for like a Slovak dentist company.
By the way,
like if you're wondering what the fuck is happening here.
So the main thing that like AdMob really pushes, right? So when you're mediating on AdMob, usually about 70 to 80% of your ads always, or ad revenue always comes from AdMob, right? That means that usually you're taking a bit of a ding in terms of average ad ARPDAU. You see higher on Max. I have tried moving from AdMob to Max. I've done it for like a couple of clients. So that delta can sometimes be 50%. It can be 8%, depending a bit on the game and what kind of thing you have. But the one main thing that always tends to happen is that your retention always goes down when you move away from AdMob, because this ad experience is unparalleled, right?
But can you kind of manage the ad experience and like the get rid of the long end cards and like all of these shenanigans?
You can, but you need to be on top of it all the time, because things change, right? So how this works inside of companies, let's say you move to Unity, right? So then most likely Unity will be 40 to 50% of your ad revenue, no matter what you do, right? So then you can tell Unity that like, hey, this is the templates that I want, or you can tell AppLovin when you move to AppLovin, this is the templates that I accept. How it works is that they constantly experiment with the end card templates, right? Because they need to be at the forefront, because if they lose, basically that gives an edge. And the click-through rate here is the margins, right? So it's the direct tie into the margins. So what happens is they sit in like their central office and they test new things and they roll it out, right? When they test new things, it tends to roll out like over the whole network sometimes. And then they sometimes forget to tell you. So usually what you have to do as an AdMon manager is keep watching ads. So for some clients, I sit and watch like 200 ads in a day and just like make sure that the end card templates are matching. And then when they don't, you email people. And then sometimes if you're not big enough, the most frustrating thing is last week I emailed 1 a.m. at a big mediation company. And he was like, yeah, tell the other ones to change first and we'll do it last.
What?
Yeah, exactly. So like, yeah, we'll do it last when the other one is done, because everyone is super afraid of not having parity, right? So let's say if you have an ad stack and you have Liftoff, Moloko, Unity, and AppLovin. If AppLovin changes first, they're losing out, right? Because and then if you don't get everyone to change, that means they're in a weaker position, which means that you're in a very tough spot, right? And
sounds like high school drama.
It is, right?
Yeah,
it's annoying, right? But it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, right? So there's a lot of money at stake. So that's one of the conundrums. But that's why it's so interesting, because literally I watched probably 50 ads and all of them were AdMob ads. So they're most likely mediating on AdMob. Yeah, but it's quite interesting. So just I'm super curious what that actually means on their bottom line, because usually you see a higher ad ARPDAU, but better retention, right? So yeah, that's the main benefits of using AdMob as a mediation.
But then you need to you move to max or level play, and you get better, or you get higher revenue. So
yeah, exactly. Ad ARPDAU is higher. So there's always a trade-off, right? So yeah.
I mean, more money or more players that are playing. Yeah. So I mean,
exactly.
The trade-off is like you need to pay the salaries, right? So I guess.
Yeah. So the ad revenue is not as high as you think, right? Because ad revenue is always a function of two things. Do you have a lot of users, and do you have a lot of users who are watching a lot of ads? Here, you have users who are watching a lot of ads, but you don't have a lot of them. That's the issue, right? So the DAU in the last 30 days has been about like 29,000 in the States, and then another 160,000, right? So 187,000 in total, which is not great for size. Usually you need to get up into closer to the million if you want to make a lot of ad revenue. So right now, I'm assuming you're watching maybe on average 7 rewarded ads per day on about 60%, which means they're earning about 15, 16K a day currently from ads, which means that it's 17.35% of total revenue, right? So pretty much
my estimate.
I would guess like 20% max.
Yeah. Same here.
So with the sadness multiplier, that might go down to 15, but yeah, it's all in the DAU. But super interesting if they actually took a choice to stay on AdMob for any specific reasons, or if they're just there right now.
The question is, you always say if you have high payers and like high paying users, because you are targeting them in campaigns, which they are, you have higher ECPMs, right? So
I adjusted for that in the I adjusted for that. Yeah.
Because these campaigns are definitely only purchase oriented, nothing like ad ROAS or even blended.
Yeah, I mean, I took a look at their AdApps.txt file, right, and they have all the networks there pretty much. So I'm assuming that could be from the other games, right? But like, I only saw Google ads, right? So I don't know if they actually have other networks plugged in. But if they don't, that's a massive get it done right now, because that's really dumb if you don't.
Did we see the same behavior with Legend of Mushroom?
No, Legend of Mushroom have all the different types of ads. I even think that was mediated on Max, if I'm not mistaken, because I saw a lot of Max ads. And they had really big UA spend on Max as well, or on AppLovin.
I mean, these...
You know what? We'll know when Matej goes through the UA channel mix, because then we'll know if AppLovin is number 1, then we'll know it's on AppLovin. But I think this is most likely on AdMob.
Yes. Okay. So it has a twist.
Did you see that smooth transition? How we just passed the ball to each other? A coordinated basketball team.
Amazing.
But I'm retarded when it comes to ball sports.
No, honestly, so the thing is, since Jakub mentioned this was launched or global launch in April, the biggest channel in April was Google. So they started on Google and Facebook, but in May, it's already AppLovin. So, and it's like 30% of the impressions. So, I mean, I'm still leaning more towards the AdMob mediation, because it's just, geez. I mean, and they don't even have like a lot of US sources already. But Jakub, if you can just fuck off from the the sharing.
Rude.
You don't want more dentist ads?
Yeah, I'm sorry. And by the way, I'm doing you a favor. I'm actually turning off the music again, so your ears won't explode. So look,
thank you.
Yeah, look, and it's just like Facebook, Unity, and Google. Not AdMob, not even YouTube yet. So it was in April when they launched, and oh Jesus, I mean, look, 65% of impressions just going from this, which is a trailer they have on the Google Play Store. mean, it's a nice trailer, right? So all regular. I think like 2
This
extras.
looks pretty nice. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
wow, 3D characters,
Yeah.
which are not there at all.
Yeah, it's I say, look, I was very impressed by the whole creative
production
strategy.
value.
Yeah, high production value as it is. I know you have all they have these like
What's that Pokemon?
Yeah.
Pokemon Ash Ketchum from Wish.
Ash Ketchum Fresh.
Yeah.
It's not.
Potato.
It's not. It doesn't
Potato
end there.
Pokemon.
It doesn't end there, my friends. It
Oh
doesn't
my
end there.
god! I want. I want to see.
So
Ash
they
Ketchum.
have. I can tell you, like they have all. They have the trailer. They have these like long form
3D
videos.
3D
Yeah,
gameplay, which is not
3D.
there at.
exactly. They have static images with all these like Wish characters.
You
like
see what's there? It's Arcade Idol.
Yes. Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
Arcade Idol.
Exactly. So this is the
Wow.
creative. No, it's like I say, like this is.
I'm
You know
kind of
where
bummed
is
this
this?
level doesn't exist because this would be a really fun one.
This is
Yeah.
come on, like this is altered gameplay, obviously, and you know
Yeah.
where is this coming from? It's the Top Heroes creative.
Mm.
It's like this the Top Heroes creative. They have all these like the building mechanics and all like the coins and whatever else. So that's there, and that's there we go with the Ash.
What
from
was that
Wish.
an ape? Go up. What was that?
Yeah,
one. It's Call of Duty.
Yes, pretty much.
It's Call of
It
Duty.
looks like
Yeah,
it looks
yeah.
like that,
Call of Duty, of course.
yeah, it looks like that. So look, we have then this one, which is I think I meant this. Look,
A chat
this
from...
hook is absolutely great. Well, I love it. So
Figure out your identity before talking to me. What?
yeah, it's potato sharpshooter. Oh, it's like it's yeah. I was very impressed. But it's the same creative from the previous.
But they didn't have
video.
any creators with their mini games that we just looked at.
Don't you have a Pokemon creative? I want to see Pokemon creative.
Don't you have like a patience here, please, a little bit? Just 1 sec. So we have again. Look, so this is May already, and then May 34% of the whole like all impressions uploading. So we are already there, and the thing which really drives me nuts is this great playable, which is not even a playable. So guys, I know this was made by Uplavin for you as a playable end card, but as your biggest channel is Uplavin, please start making playables right away, because this is the only thing.
Wait a second. The whole playable was just...
Yeah,
What?
that's
Iron Man.
See the gloves. See the here the Infinity Gauntlet. Fucking amazing.
Is there such a thing as copyright in mobile? It's just like
I mean,
Yeah, I thought there was one, but it seems there's none after our few latest episodes.
exactly. But like, look, it's just like it only reminds me one Marvel IP, and this hook just like absolutely amazing.
Wait a second, I think I saw him in the dressing room.
It was there, but it wasn't with these colors.
It was in the War Machine color.
Exactly.
But he has the glove now that I see it. He's
Yeah.
like, he's like
Yeah,
violet color,
yeah.
but he has the glove.
It's there. Of course, it's there.
Oh my god.
So look, it's the hook was there already. Amazing hook, by the way. And this is just again long form video. And that there is more. There is definitely more.
So
we
you
have
don't need
this-
to care about IP if you make it so shitty that it looks like from Wish.
Exactly. It's like it's Iron Man from Wish with the Infinity Gauntlet, and this is again the same thing we already saw. Nothing really different, but this.
Oh, wow, what's that?
Look at this.
ah.
Where is this coming from? It's just it's
Screams
amazing.
4X.
Yes, but look,
What was that graphic? Oh my god, 2D.
exactly. Yeah, look. Oh, where is it here? I think it's just from Dude Match.
Could be.
Could be, but yeah, this is again. I love this, and I love this because it's kind of copying the trends. So
So you have our Iron Man against
Iron Man,
hordes of zombies.
but here, take a look at this.
Oh,
And-
Iron Man upgraded somewhere
No,
else.
look, and
Tell me they will start dancing.
no, but it's really in Spanish, and it's fucking great. It's hilarious.
So
And
they're
just-
opening thousands
Just
of
wait,
gacha
just wait. But it's get better, and I will. So I'd like. This looks like all like Minion movies, and I will play this in English
real world
as well.
prizes.
Yes,
This
exactly.
is the latest trend.
Exactly. They had it in Legend of Ashram.
Also in
you remember?
FK Journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the web store.
Man,
Win a
lying about real
PlayStation.
world prices.
Win a PlayStation,
that is
iPhone,
low.
yeah,
iPod.
AirPods, everything. And here, like it gets better. So again, like you have the barrels, the
Completely
the
fake
numbers.
3D gameplay.
absolute completely fake gameplay. I like all these like
It's like
Mario turtles or whatever this is. So like with all of this, I mean, almost all of it. There's like a few of them. Geez, it's the same thing. It's all almost there. Look,
Who's there? What?
yeah, exactly.
What?
When your
Like
son
a
asks you
American
what
TV
skills
show?
to choose, look, yeah.
It's like Breaking
So
Bad
good.
guy there.
That is so good. From Malcolm
It's
in the
usually
Middle.
it's just like I was going through this, and I was like, oh my god, this is so good.
That could be
It's
the
like
best hook I've seen in a year.
Exactly.
At least.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So
What the fuck's happening on the screen? Like, what's this game?
and look at the bottom. Claim. I mean, it's. I'm still
Quit
getting.
game.
By the way, yeah. But by the way, I'm still getting like ads in German on Facebook.
I'm sure this is not in German.
I'm pretty sure this is not in German. But the thing is, like, when people tell me, like, oh, like we can't even use the old, versions, and like because the game looks totally different. Yeah, look here, like, people just don't.
Hold
give
my
a
beer.
fuck.
The only
Yeah, hold
rule,
my
the
beer.
only rule in mobile is that there are no rules.
Oh, exactly. Hold my beer.
Especially if you're based in China, then there are definitely no rules.
Like, yeah, hold my beer. Claim with K.
Yeah.
Like this, it's perfect. It's perfect. But it doesn't. So I did all like my favorite trick with Facebook only because you see all the
Please tell
Oh.
me there's a Pokemon creative there.
No, not really. But
Assassin's Creed. There we go.
Jerry looks very similar to one Assassin's Creed. Oh, wait a second. Isn't this
wow.
Groot? Doesn't end there.
Okay, this is One
Doesn't-
Piece. That's
yeah.
One Piece. It's One
Yeah.
Piece.
And then I was really like thinking about where
Where you
where
seen
the
this?
fuck is the sword creative? Because if you listen to me talking about the creative trends and all of this, which is, I mean, Survivor.io, if you are copying Survivor.io and you don't copy their creatives, like you are doing something wrong.
Twisting Blades creative.
Twisting Blades, basically, yes, which I called Sword Creative. And if you remember, I put it in, I had it in my one of my newsletter because I was working with Pickle Pete and Frederick is our dear listener, and he said, man, like after we stopped working together, like, your Sword Creative is still the best performer after months, and this is what you need to have. And this is like a very weird kind of iteration of it. The background should be very smooth, like the green one, and like this is like too much is happening in here, and it doesn't really follow the original kind of rules and requirements of these like Twisted Blades / Sword creative. But it's maybe they will get there. But we still don't. Yeah, we're still not quite there. I mean, this is
There's so much creative power.
yeah. Like so many different creative concepts.
These all look great. They're all so much
It's-
better than
yeah.
the normal creatives we go through.
Exactly, and like different concepts. This looks really good. I mean, the quality is great. They're like different visual styles as well, like 3D versus these like kind of altered gameplay hooks. Obviously, Star Wars from Wish. And then here, let's
That's
hear this
random Spanish. Yeah.
in English. Yeah. So thank you very much for your support and everything. But like this, like they all look like minions. So
Yeah.
from the movie, 100%.
Yeah, but this is actually again same with AFK Journey, that they have this event that you have these like all the revolves all the time, and it's this like infinite login claim event.
Yeah, infinite login claim. I mean, like you remember, like when we were in South Korea, there was the prize on every party, and lucky draw kind of
Yeah,
thing.
of course.
Which
Gacha
is
rules the world.
exactly.
I won the T-shirt, by the way.
Hey, here you go. Do you see like what's this?
Ninja
the Ninja Turtle,
Harley
yeah,
Quinn
Harley,
was
exactly. And we have few more of these. I mean, selectant, like weird UGC type of stuff. I mean, quite boring, but whatever. And obviously this, I'm not sure what's this.
No Pokemon Creative.
No
Zombie
Pokemon
IO.
Creative anymore.
But
Yeah.
Zombie,
By the way, the
even,
whole-
the
whole
whole
logo
thing
is
comes from Call
Call
of Duty.
Yeah, this is Call of
Exactly.
Duty.
Modern
yeah.
Warfare.
This is,
Modern Warfare.
and this is even in the in the in their icon.
In the icon,
so,
yeah.
This is perfect. So yeah. Oh yeah, this is what
Oh
I
yeah,
wanted to
Super
see.
Saiyan.
I thought you would.
Dragon Ball. Why
Yeah, I
not?
thought you would appreciate. I thought you would appreciate.
Can you go
But
and
here-
show like the
Yeah.
spend per network or where they're spending the most?
Oh, it's I already showed you. It's majority. It's Uplavin. It's Uplavin, then YouTube, and well, and a little bit of Liftoff, but Uplavin is the biggest, and then we have Google, and then we have some other things like
So
Integral.
they
Unity,
haven't
Facebook.
put pedal to the metal yet, right? They're not at full spend.
Really.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
That 100% no.
And they have the money because they have Legend of
Exactly.
Mushroom.
Yeah, exactly. And they don't have TikTok. And I think, well, with this type of game, Iron Sword, I mean, I remember the Survivor I was big on Iron Sword. Definitely, absolutely the biggest on TikTok. I mean, that was just their case study, basically.
Yep.
So, like, that's what you need to do 100%. So that's the thing that is definitely missing. But honestly, like, wow. I was just like, we can do like an Integral. It's just also quite interesting and funny. It's like the ducks. So
I hope we find these guys when we go to China, Joy, so I can just ask them. I'd love to have a beer with these guys.
Yeah, for sure. This is just it's great. Honestly, it's way better than I expected. There are some things that they could do better, like these playable ads and different concepts in terms of these like twisted blades and all of these, like even Hordes versus Heroes.
Machine gun laser.
Yeah, look. So there are some things on the creative side that they could do way better because they are proven concepts, and you don't need to invent the wheel all over again. It's just like, oh, by the way, the music here is just super hardcore, so that's pretty good. But yeah, like that's what they are definitely missing already. On the other hand, like so many different creative concepts, like wow.
See,
so,
that's Mario Plant right there.
Yeah, Mario Plant. I know. So they have the Mario asset.
So their
pack
creative, their creative way is like one thing from a very well-known IP that's usually in the hook or something like that, and then like always in a creative.
Yeah, they have like different things here. So the hook great, yes, kind of heavily inspired by well-known IPs, yes. And then what they're definitely missing is the on the playables on different networks as well. And it's like the thing is like they have the Uplavin, but it's mainly purchase-oriented ROAS campaigns, which I think it's the same thing on Google and on every other channel, right? The ad revenue is not big enough to run any blended ROAS campaigns, not even ad ROAS campaigns. I mean, you could do it with like 20-30% of ad revenue, but it's not scalable. It's not going to be scalable on the ad ROAS campaigns. So it's all high quality payers. But then there is in terms of the countries, like you saw, it's Mexico, Brazil. US is not the top one yet. So I think if they put the pedal to the metal, then it's going to be US mainly, for sure. But I guess they're waiting for something. So I think, I don't think like they're spending more than like 50 to 100K per day yet. And it's just like, because they're making 120, 150 maybe with the Sadness multiplier maybe closer to 200. So like they're not at scale yet. I mean, growing, yes, definitely doing a lot of things, yes, but not at the full potential yet. That's for sure. So I would, if I need to rate this, I would say like 7 out of 8. I would say 8 because it's like, yeah, it's good. Seriously, like I was really surprised. I mean, like if you think about all the games coming from China and what we discussed, you remember like those creatives. It was all like kind of Asian creatives. Like this is definitely westernized. That's 100%.
Definitely. Like on my side, like I would definitely give them 9, especially for all the innovations and stuff like that. The only thing I'm missing again is big giant social feature. They have the guild, they
Jesus
have the
Christ.
guild boss
Let's
stuff like.
find something else. You go always,
But
I need
you
this social
need these,
feature. I need social
man, you
features.
need these. You need these.
But why?
Why? Because
tell
they
me.
drive players in the late game. That's why. That's probably why they're not spending so much. Because you don't put wallets against wallets that much.
Well, okay. Fair.
Felix?
6. Great on ad placements, really good at getting people to watch ads. However, the main reason it's not higher is like all the depth of the rewarded placements are hidden like really far back and it's hard to find. If you go looking, you find it. Majority of users don't look for it. I guarantee you that 70% or even like maybe 50% of the impressions are all the revive one and the rest are like make up together. So the only thing that would be the lowest hanging fruit would be having get one weapon upgrade for free with an ad before you start a game. That would be one that comes up. Then also it's mediated currently on AdMob, and I'm only seeing 6 networks that have direct links on their AdApps.txt file, which essentially means that they only have Mintegral, Facebook, Google, AppLovin, and Unity.
AppLovin,
which is still
basically
not
those
enough.
channels
Right?
they are running.
Exactly, right. So that's not enough. You should have probably 3 more networks when you're scaling up to this type of level to get a good competitive stack. So you're missing Iron Source, which is a big, like you need it in America, in the US. You need Moloko, you need Liftoff, for example. Like you need that kind of stuff to push up the average. So good on the placements, but there's definitely probably anywhere from 20 to 50% gains to be made here if you implement it properly or switch mediations.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Slovak dentist company not making it for them?
Yeah, Slovak dentist company not making it. But I mean, like
but it's hard to say with mediation how much they're going to get, right? Because like I've moved people and they get like 5% uplift. I've moved people and they get 50%. It's just like you don't know where it's going to land, right?
You don't know until you hire Felix?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just don't hire me for any ball sports because I don't have any hand-eye coordination. And on that bombshell, it's time to end.
Exactly. Thank you very much for listening. Please, if you watch this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Definitely help us get interesting guests, which we have some interesting ones coming and lining up for making an appearance on our No Bullshit Gaming Show. So please also comment if you like it or not. We like feedback. And see you next time. And
see you during our AMA episode, which we're going to do next Tuesday at 5:30 Central European time.
Very, very good plug. Thank you very much. And also see you on our Slack. Cheers.
Yep. Cheers.
Bye-bye.